Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Candace the Aries, coming to you guys today with a grown woman chit chat about friendships. How many of us have them? So if you guys are interested in listening to my grown woman chit chat, then stay tuned. Okay, so this is not a mukbang, this is some watermelon simply because this is what I was eating when I was like, you know what, let me do a video about this. So, do a little story time. Let's get right on into it. So I got a friend, and I've been friends with her for about 2 years. In those couple of years, we have went through some real things together. And so I made my YouTube page, I think back in October of 2018. Now, as my subscribers may know, I made my first YouTube video, I think it was June 20th. I'll have to check the date. If it's different, I'll put it around somewhere. So you can see the distance between the time that I started, that I made my YouTube page, to the time that I actually started posting videos. It took a lot just for me to even get the guts up just to make the page. And so I went to her, you know, because the type of friend that I am, it's like if I'm doing something, I want my friends to know about it and everything. So I go to her and I'm talking to her about, you know, my YouTube, you know, page and all of that, and how I'm about to start posting videos. I just posted my get to know me video. So I'm telling her about that and everything. And her kids was like, oh, you know, you had a YouTube page, let's look at your YouTube page. And one of them even subscribed, you know. I'm one of my first subscribers. So she's looking at the video because the kids are like, well, you know, let's watch your get to know me since that's one of your latest videos. So she's watching the video and she's like, I'm like, well, you know, what do you think about my video? This is just me telling the, you know, YouTube, you know, a little bit about me. She's like, so, like, literally, this is what she said. So, who are you talking to? I'm like, well, I'm recording myself, and then when I upload it to YouTube, I'm gonna be talking to anybody who watched the video. So you're just in your car while talking to yourself on video? And I'm like, yeah, feelings already hurt, right? Because it's like, you know, you're supposed to be my friend. Definitely was not expecting this type of reaction. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I said, so you're gonna subscribe to my YouTube channel? Still like, okay, whatever. She's like, well, I don't be on YouTube. I don't have a YouTube account. And I'm telling her, like, you know, well, you could do it through your email or whatever. She's like, well, I don't be on YouTube. Now, not to say that my friends have to be the type of friend that I am. I do expect my friends to match my energy, because those are the type of friends that I have outside of this ex-friend. So if my friend came to me and told me, Candace, I'm gonna put a page up on moojibougie.cat, and on this page I'm just gonna be selling cat hats, but I need to have a subscription in order to subscribe. Now, I'm not gonna be on moojibougie.cat. I've never been on that website. But if my friend tells me that that's the website that they're selling stuff on, and I need to subscribe, or I need to go on their website and like something, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make an account, and I'm going to like, subscribe. I'm going to do whatever you are requesting of me to do. If my friend had a YouTube page and my friend told me that they had a YouTube page, I would go on their page, I would like, I would comment, I would subscribe, and randomly I would just play their videos. I would go in their playlist and I would just play their videos, or I would go on their page and I would just play their videos on their page. If I see it and recommend it, I'll click it, I'll type it in. I would do all type, because that's the type of friend that I am, because I'm like, I want you to win. Now, this is the same friend that before I even made a video on YouTube, I came to her like, you know what? You should go on YouTube. We can make a page together, and we can make videos together. Like, we would be really good because she's a really great cook. And it seemed like something that she would have been interested in. But after her reaction, I'm just like, okay, my whole thing is, you're supposed to be my friend. I'm asking you, like, it's like, am I being, like, extra? I asked my family and I asked other friends, and they all agree with me. They're like, that's not supportive at all. My whole thing is, the way that you reacted to my get to know me video or my video on YouTube, period, to me spoke volumes. And it's not only that, it's like, this person has been doing little things, and I'll go and I'll, like, won't pay attention to it and things like that, and I'll just kind of, like, brush it off. But I'll always take note of it. Like, just like, I'm like, you know, do you want to go out? Well, I don't want to I don't be liking to go out with you because every time I go out with you, you always be dressing fancy, and I don't be dressing fancy. Dressing fancy. This is something that I would wear to go out with, maybe like some Nike flip-flops. If, like, on some realness, like, if I was just going out to eat with my friends, like, this is legit. This is an outfit that I would wear, like, with some flip-flops. This is fancy. This is fancy. I'm definitely going to do a lookbook for you guys so you guys can see the way that I dress. I don't feel like it's fancy. I feel like it's regular. It's one of those things where it's like, when people are like, you know, you think you're better than me. It's like, no, I don't think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you type thing. Not trying to say that she thinks that I'm better than her or anything like that, but I was just using that as a comparison. But I'm just saying, like, it was one of those things. I'm just like, you're supposed to be my friend. I would definitely always give my friends back the same type of energy. And I am the way that I am. So the type of friend that I am, I don't try to be a certain type of friend. I'm just me. I'm the type of friend who's like, if I got it, you got it too. If I'm doing something, I want you to do it too. I want you to come up too. So it's like, if I make a YouTube page and my YouTube page blow up and I'm making bank, I'm finna tell my friend, like, hey, come do this YouTube. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. This is what I did. This is how I got my money. This is how I started doing this. This is how I was successful and was able to branch it off into different things. I'm not going to sit there and, like, hold it and be like, no, this is my secret. Like I've always told everybody, there's always enough seats at the table. Always enough seats at the table. Sometimes we just be at the wrong restaurants. But there are always enough seats at the table. I don't have to chop your head off or chop your hand off for me to succeed or for me to be great. And it's like, if that's how you feel, then maybe I should really be thinking a little bit more of myself. Because if you feel like you got to down me in order for you to uplift yourself, it's like, and then part of me, it's like, you know, well, am I overreacting? Am I being petty? And like, I don't really feel like it, especially considering there's like multiple little things that happens. And it's just like, you don't want to go out with me because of the way that I dress. You're telling me that I dress fancy or I dress up normally. Since I've had my son, I do not really wear heels. I don't think I've ever worn heels out with her. Just because I know we be out here. We be walking, kicking it. So it's just like, I've never worn heels. I don't remember. I can't recall. Maybe once, maybe. And if I did, she did too, type thing. And so it's just like, I feel like that was just not supportive. And then it's like that on top of other stuff. Now, mind you, me and her had got into it because I felt some type of way about a situation. And it's like, okay, well, again, I always ask myself, like, you know, well, maybe I'm overreacting. And then the people around me are like, no, you're not overreacting. And so, but I always am just like, you know, I want to make sure that I'm not doing things just based off of emotion. You know, I'm an Aries. A lot of people don't believe in horoscopes and stuff like that. Like, I do. I just be doing me. And if I check my horoscope, like, the definition of an Aries is me to the T. When I tell you to the T, to the T. So it's like, I'm very emotional when it comes to, like, the way that I feel like people are trying to, like, treat me and stuff like, okay, so what do you want? What do you like? We was cool, but now the vibe is, and I don't like that. So we need to bring it back and try to, you know, figure it out. But it's like, normally when I quit being friends with somebody, I don't never go back to being their friends off of principle. But I actually went back and started being her friend. And then it's just like, this stuff is starting to happen. And I'm just like, just feeling like not supportive at all. And mind you, when I tell you I'm the type of, I root for you from the top of the mountains. Not because you want me to, but just because that's the type of friend that I am. I want to see you win. I brag about my friends. Like, brag about my friends. Like, these are the type of friends I have. Me. I got friends like this. Like, I brag about my friends. Like, I'm proud of my friends. And for me to come to you and tell you, like, you know, I'm making a YouTube page because a lot of stuff is happening in my life that I want to be able to talk to people about. I see people on YouTube and they talk to people about their issues, and people get in the comments and they tell them, like, you know, I've been through this too. The one thing people want to feel like the most is like they're not the only ones going through some stuff. Nobody want to feel like that. People are already feeling like an outcast in the world. So they come someplace to, like YouTube, it's like an outlet. And I'm conveying that to my friend, me, who's a complete introvert, that I want to get on YouTube and start making videos. Me, the girl who's never even been to a club. I may have been to like one club in one lounge. I've never been to like 2 different clubs or 3. I've never been that type of girl. That girl, I'm like, I want to make videos on YouTube, and your reaction is, who are you talking to? So you're just talking to yourself. And like, well, I don't have a YouTube page. I don't have a YouTube account. And it's not just her. I'm noticing other friends as well. But it's one of those things where it's like, you really realize that you gotta do stuff on your own, and you can't expect everybody's support. It doesn't mean necessarily that they're not rooting for you, even though that's how it feels. But it just helps you put things into perspective. I mean, sometimes people are not gonna give you back that same energy, and maybe I just have to wait until I find friends that can match my energy. I literally have like a handful of friends, and out of my 3 friends, there's only 1 that can really like match my energy. Like, and it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that. So I barely ate any of this because I really had to get that off my chest. So if you guys liked this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, that's going to be it for me, Candace the Aries. And always, always remember to enjoy the journey.